So the Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Miller fight just wrapped up, and there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the decision made by the judges. After a 12-round match between the two heavyweights, the result ended up in a draw, and a lot of people are calling it a robbery, and honestly, I can't really disagree too hard with them. But unfortunately, I think there's a lot more to consider to this fight. For starters, Andy Ruiz showed proof after the fight was over that he broke his hand in round 5, and that kind of prohibited him from doing a lot more and being a lot more active throughout the fight, which makes a lot of sense because I do believe that rounds 1 through 5, Andy was definitely dominating for sure. He was a lot faster. He was the Andy Ruiz that we had kind of seen for the most part. But on the other hand, Jarrell Miller, in my opinion, did far more than enough to actually secure him this victory. So a lot of people, especially on commentary I was seeing, were very confused by the decision. In my opinion, rounds 6 through 12, even parts of 5, you can argue that Jarrell Miller did more than enough to secure this victory. Andy Ruiz himself in his shape as well didn't look like he showed up. There were constant things being shown about Andy Ruiz leading up to this, that he had lost all this weight, that he was taking it seriously again, and by the time he showed up to the ring, he looked when he was fighting AJ the second time. It ultimately just shows you that he's not been taking it as seriously. He hasn't been in the ring for about 2 years, and though you can give him a slight excuse for the hand injury during the fight, you can tell just by his shape, through his mindset, that he's definitely not taking this as seriously as he should be. And I don't even want to see a rematch between him and Jarrell Miller. I really do believe Jarrell Miller did enough to kind of show to the world that Andy Ruiz is not to the level that he once was / should be. And at the end of the day, I feel kind of bad for Jarrell Miller because you can tell he was very broken up by the decision at the very end. He got on his knees at the very end. It was kind of crazy. But I understand that, you work super duper hard, and then to get a decision robbed from you like that, it can be very demoralizing and devastating to you. And it was really bad because, they literally fought in Andy Ruiz's hometown, and as Andy Ruiz was speaking, he was getting booed by his own fans. And honestly, rightfully so, because you can clearly tell that he just was not his 100%. He had glimpses of it and pieces of it early in the fight, and yes, again, the hand injury definitely played a factor into the fight, but you can just clearly tell that he was not taking it as seriously as he should have. So it's just unfortunate to see, man, because I've been a fan of Andy Ruiz ever since the AJ upset. And then he just kind of fell off the face of the earth, which I can make a whole video about the fall of Andy Ruiz if y'all really want me to, but I think everybody already kind of knows what happened. He thought a little bit too highly of himself after that first win, and then AJ was able to just kind of come back and jab his way to a victory. That being said, though, it is still very impressive, Andy Ruiz's career, because there's only been 2 people that have been able to defeat Anthony Joshua, who himself is an absolute freak of a boxer. And one of them is himself, and the other one is Alexander Usyk, who is now the undisputed heavyweight champion. I don't care. If the IBF stripped him of that belt, he is still undisputed in my eyes. I do not care. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Was this a draw? Was this a robbery? Or am I just being crazy? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care and peace.